I saw the video. I'm just acknowledging that I've seen the video. So you can play on through. Now, I know we're supposed to be mad at members of Congress and anybody else who supported a ban or the forced selling of this app to an American entity in order to make money. I get that. I'm on that page with you. But as with everything on this app and anything in the political world, as I always tell you, the pendulum swings, and I'm here to talk about the other side. The things that TikTok can do in order to improve itself, I'm assuming it's going to face additional scrutiny in the coming weeks, months, and years. Our story begins. I saw this invitation to Women of TikTok, a new creator program, and I thought, wow, in Women's History Month, what a great idea to amplify women's voices and create a community of female creators. That's pretty cool. And I was looking at the program eligibility, and I thought, this is pretty reasonable. You have to be 18, you have to have 10,000 followers, a resident of US or Canada, okay. In compliance with community guidelines. I mean, what are those? And to stay in the program and receive any kind of benefits from the program, you have to create one video that's at least 1 minute plus per week. And you have to hashtag the video, right? And I was sold. What are the benefits? Because y'all have to know that most of us creators are not making bank on this app. I know that you see all these videos about these creators that are restocking their beautiful ice chests, and okay, maybe they're making $1 million, but the rest of us, especially us doing political content, I'm paying for gas, all right? And I was like, great, can I pay off some of my student loans? No, it's a non-paid community service. Program benefits, including access to community activities and educational webinars, will be available to all program participants, but at the discretion of TikTok. What? I'm sorry, are you asking women to do more work for free in Women's History Month? So you want me to do you a favor and make content, any content, but specifically hashtag it with this specific program. And you're not going to pay me any money at all. You're just going to give me some free webinars? What man made this? What man came up with this? I know it was a man. You need to pay your creators better. You're benefiting from all this additional content on your app, but the people creating the content aren't benefiting directly from it. I mean, or indirectly, it seems. That's the one thing. Next, we need to talk about suppression of political content. You hear content creators talk about this all the time, especially Black content creators, Indigenous creators. My content covering those areas is always suppressed. Transgender as well. Anything that I cover for the transgender or the LGBTQ community is typically suppressed. This kind of thing happens to creators all the time, and it's happened to me all the time, but I just noticed this one specifically the other day when I was telling my friend about it. I did a story about a man in Texas. He gave his wife drugs to induce an abortion in the 3rd trimester, and he only got 180 days jail time. And of course, everyone in the comments was outraged because he did it without his wife knowing. And isn't Texas the place where a fetus is a person? So he's trying to kill a person. So for homicide, he gets 180 days. 5,460 people saw that video on this app. And I had it pinned to the top of my page because when I first posted it, it was only about 2,000 people. I have about 160,000 people following me. I assume when I post a video like that, it should get more than 5,000 views total. That's not 5,000 likes. That's 5,000 views. That's TikTok not putting it on the algorithm. And my friend was like, well, what did it get on Instagram? And I come to Instagram and I'm like, oh, I think it probably got a couple 100,000 views. 1 million, 1 million views. Consistently, my content is seen more to my Instagram followers than it is on my TikTok page. Probably because if it gets shown on the FYP and it counts as one of those qualified views, then I get money for that video. So that's probably why. But it does seem to be with certain types of content that I cover. And I guess I'm just here to urge caution because this idea that's being promoted right now that TikTok is this free beacon of ideas and free exchange of communication that's not entirely correct. The algorithm lets you see what the algorithm wants you to see. And I'm sure I'm not the only political content creator that feels this way, but my content is seen much more readily on other social media platforms than it is here on TikTok. It has to work here. So anybody in positions of leadership at TikTok, I would be happy to chat about this with you if you want to reach out to me. Maybe restore those green screen effects that you took from my live and you keep telling me that not everybody gets them. I mean, I'm not on the side of Congress here, and believe me, I don't think the Senate's going to pass this bill. But if it's the catalyst for some improvement at TikTok, I wouldn't hate it.